Have you ever wondered how many galaxies exist in our observable universe? It's a question that sparks curiosity and awe, inviting us to ponder the unfathomable vastness of the cosmos. The universe, as we know it, is an immensely grand expanse extending far beyond our human comprehension. It's a place full of mysteries and wonders, a place that's as enchanting as it is elusive. When we speak of the observable universe, we're referring to that portion of the cosmos we can see from our vantage point on Earth. It's like being on a hilltop and gazing out at the horizon. There's an entire world out there, but we can only see as far as our line of sight allows. Beyond that, there's a whole lot more we can't see, shrouded in the cosmic darkness. Within this observable universe, there are galaxies, not just one or two, but countless galaxies. Think of them as cosmic neighborhoods, each one a bustling community of stars, planets, gas, dust, and a mysterious substance known as dark matter. Each galaxy is a spectacle in itself, a swirling vortex of light and matter, each one unique and each one a testament to the creative power of the cosmos. These galaxies are not just scattered randomly across the universe. They're intricately woven into the cosmic fabric, forming a grand tapestry of light and darkness, matter and energy. They cluster together, forming superclusters and filaments that stretch across the universe, creating a cosmic web of unimaginable scale and complexity. From our tiny corner of the cosmos, we gaze out into the universe, our eyes and telescopes capturing but a fraction of the galaxies that exist. Every point of light we see, every smudge of brightness against the inky blackness of space, is a galaxy. Each one is a cosmic metropolis, teeming with stars, brimming with possibilities and shrouded in mystery. So when we talk about how many galaxies there are, we're really asking about the number of these colossal, cosmic communities in our observable universe. Before we dive into the number of galaxies, we first need to understand what we mean by observable universe. When we talk about the universe, we're referring to everything that exists, the totality of space, time, matter, energy, and the physical laws and constants that describe them. However, not all of the universe is accessible to us. And this is where the concept of the observable universe comes in. The observable universe is essentially the portion of the entire universe that we can theoretically observe from our tiny corner on Earth. But why is it only a portion, you may ask? Well, it's all down to the speed of light and the age of the universe. Light travels at a finite speed, about 186,000 miles per second. This means that when we look at the stars and galaxies, we're actually seeing them as they were in the past. The further away a star or galaxy is, the longer its light takes to reach us. Now, given that the universe is about 13.8 billion years old, there is a limit to how far away we can see. We simply can't see objects whose light hasn't had enough time to reach us yet. So, we're essentially looking at a cosmic horizon beyond which we cannot see. And everything within this horizon makes up our observable universe. However, it's important to note that the observable universe is not static. As time passes, light from more distant regions has time to reach us, so the observable universe is expanding. But remember, this doesn't mean the universe itself is getting bigger, it's just that our ability to see more of it is improving. So the observable universe is not the entire universe, but merely the part of it that we can potentially see from our tiny vantage point on Earth. As we move forward, just imagine all the wonders waiting to be discovered beyond our cosmic horizon. Now, let's shift our focus to how we estimate the number of galaxies in the observable universe. A major tool in this cosmic census is the Hubble Deep Field Images, a set of images taken by the Hubble Space Telescope. These images, much like a time machine, reveal the universe as it was billions of years ago, because light from those distant galaxies has taken all that time to reach us. To estimate the number of galaxies, astronomers focus on a small, seemingly empty section of the sky about the size of a pinhead held at arm's length. This tiny patch is then observed for a long period, allowing the telescope to collect as much light as possible. The result is an image bursting with galaxies, each a whirlpool of stars, gas, and dust. Astronomers then take on the arduous task of counting the galaxies in this small portion of the image. They meticulously catalog each one, noting its size, brightness, and general characteristics. This counting isn't done by hand, of course. Instead, sophisticated computer algorithms are used to detect and classify the galaxies. Once the count for this tiny patch of sky is complete, astronomers then extrapolate that number to the entire sky. Imagine it, if you will, like taking a small sample of sand from a beach, counting the grains in that sample. and then using that count to estimate the total number of grains on the entire beach. This approach, of course, has its limitations and assumptions. For instance, it assumes that the small patch of sky studied is representative of the entire universe, which may not be the case. But it is our best means of making an educated guess about the number of galaxies out there. From this, we get our first rough estimate of the number of galaxies in the observable universe. And let me tell you, the numbers are mind-boggling, making our Milky Way galaxy seem like just a tiny speck in a vast cosmic sea. So, what's the magic number? How many galaxies are out there in the observable universe? Sit tight, because we're diving into a realm of numbers that's almost too vast to comprehend. The current estimate, based on observations from the Hubble Space Telescope and other sophisticated instruments, suggests that there are approximately 2 trillion galaxies in our observable universe. You heard that right. 2 trillion galaxies, each packed with millions, billions, or even trillions of stars. Now you might be asking yourself, 2 trillion? What does that even mean? It's a number so large that it's hard for our human minds to truly grasp. So, let's try to put it into perspective. Imagine you're at the beach, looking out over the vast expanse of sand. You reach down and pick up a handful. Each tiny grain represents one galaxy in our observable universe. But here's the twist. The number of galaxies is greater than the total number of sand grains on all the world's beaches and deserts. Think about that for a moment. There are more galaxies out there than there are grains of sand on our entire planet. Or let's consider this. If we were to count every second of every minute of every hour of every day, it would take us over 63,000 years to count to 2 trillion. And for each number we count, there's a galaxy out there in the universe. So when we look up at the night sky, we're not just seeing the stars of our own galaxy. We're seeing the light from a multitude of galaxies, each one a vast island universe of its own. And each one of those galaxies holds a cosmic cornucopia of stars, planets, and perhaps even life. That's right, there are more galaxies in our observable universe than there are grains of sand on all the beaches of Earth. But what does the future hold for our exploration of these distant galaxies? Well, the answer is as exciting as the question. Picture a future where we don't just gaze at the stars but understand them. A future where we unravel the mysteries of the cosmos and perhaps even find new galaxies that we never knew existed. A key player in this future is the James Webb Space Telescope. Named after the NASA administrator who oversaw the Apollo moon landings, this powerful telescope is currently mapping the universe at L2, which is about 932,056 miles away from Earth. L2 is a spot in space near Earth that is opposite the Sun. With its state-of-the-art technology, the James Webb Space Telescope will allow us to peer farther into the universe than ever before, helping us to understand the formation of galaxies and the evolution of the universe itself. But the James Webb isn't the only telescope set to revolutionize our understanding of the cosmos. A new generation of telescopes, both on Earth and in space, are currently in the works. These will provide us with even more detailed views of distant galaxies, helping us to answer questions about the universe that we've barely even thought to ask. These upcoming missions and telescopes are not just about discovery, they're about pushing the limits of what we believe is possible. They will allow us to see farther, understand more, and perhaps even redefine our place in the universe. So as we look to the future, our exploration of distant galaxies is anything but over. In fact, it's only just the beginning. The advancements in technology and our insatiable curiosity will continue to drive us forward, taking us to places we've never been and revealing things we've never seen. Who knows, in the future we might find even more galaxies than we ever imagined. Our journey into the cosmos is far from over and the future of galactic exploration is brighter than ever. So, what have we learned about the number of galaxies in our observable universe? We began our journey by diving into the concept of the observable universe. This is the portion of the cosmos where light, and thus information, has had time to reach us. It's a sphere with a radius of about 93 billion light-years. Yes, that's billion with a B. And within this sphere, we're not alone. Far from it. We then explored the method scientists use to estimate the number of galaxies within our observable universe. It's a process that involves deep field images from the Hubble Space Telescope combined with other astronomical observations and mathematical calculations. It's a bit like counting the number of cells in a human body but on a cosmic scale. We discovered that each tiny speck of light in those images could well be an entire galaxy, teeming with billions if not trillions of stars. And each star could host planets and who knows what else. The scale of it all is simply overwhelming. And so we arrived at the current estimate of the number of galaxies in our observable universe. Brace yourselves because it's a number that's hard to wrap your head around, approximately 2 trillion. That's 2 trillion galaxies, each with their own unique assortment of stars, planets, and other celestial bodies. But let's not forget, this is just an estimate. It's based on the best data and calculations we have right now. As our technology improves, as our telescopes peer deeper into the cosmos, as our understanding of the universe evolves, we might find that the number of galaxies is even larger. Remember, these numbers are just estimates. As our technology and understanding evolve, we might discover that the universe is even more vast and mysterious than we can currently comprehend. So, keep looking up, keep wondering, and keep exploring, because the universe is waiting for us to uncover its secrets.